Hello there, everyone. Thank you so much for coming back. Today I have sort of a large family home to show you. This was requested by She, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I'll put it up on the screen just in case. But she requested that I build a home for a mom and 5 daughters, and they're all different age groups, so I needed a lot of bedrooms. And I came up with this sort of split design where you have the main house and a detached garage with a portico sort of joining them. And on top of the portico, I have a balcony where you can also walk from the main house to the upper level of the garage. So let's take a look around the back. I like the design a lot. The layout isn't very complicated at all if you want to recreate it. Again, it is a very large family home. It has 6 bedrooms in it if you count the one that's over top of the garage. So let's take a look on the inside. This is just the front of it here. I've used the side of the lot as the front entrance, and we'll go inside here. I love this entryway. This was a room by room build, so as I built this, I actually built this whole entryway, top and bottom floor first, and I'll show you a little bit more of that when we look at the grid later on. But you can see there's the main part of the entryway. You go up the stairs into a room, and then you come up to a landing back there that goes all the way back to the back of the house, and then above there is a balcony. But as you walk in, it's just really a simple entryway by itself. There's just the room there. There's the doorway to the stairs, and then a doorway on the right or left that goes to other parts of the house. And on this side, I've just decorated a table. And you can get the view here from all the way upstairs in the back of the house, down the stairs. You can see through to the entryway through that window where the balcony is. So that is the entryway from that angle, and on the other side just a couple of mirrors and a coat rack. There's a door here that's an extra door to the kitchen, but we can go right or left. Let's go left and go into the living room. So one thing that she wanted was a lot of pink. So I definitely was here for that. I love pink, so this was a fun house to make. So you can see the pink here in the living room. I didn't go overboard with the pink, but there is plenty of it scattered throughout the house. There's the pink lamps there, pink accent walls, and I don't know if you noticed, but the new brick that came with the latest event has lots of different colors in it that you can really match up, and pink just happens to be one of them. There's a pink tone in that brick, and I thought it looked great in the dining area and living area here. There's a corner TV over there, and I wanted to maximize the views on this lot because it's just a beautiful lot that really looks natural, and of course it's autumn where I live here, so it's definitely my favorite lot this time of year. Over here is, as you saw, the dining area and just a buffet table, and then you come through these double doorways into the kitchen. So I made it semi-open to that living and dining area, and there's the new sink here, the new brick carried through here on another accent wall, the new countertops and cabinets there. And I really like those white, older range stove hoods there over that newer stove. I think it looks really nice if you're accenting white and stainless steel together. So that was the kitchen and the great room. And you come through this hallway here. The house sort of goes in a square on this side. You can keep going around and around. So in this room here, I've made a pink music room and kind of like a lounge area where you can just sit and have a drink and listen to records. And I've used that record stand there with the record player. I'm trying not to use it in every build, but it's definitely one of my favorite items. And there's the doorway back into the entryway. So you can go all the way around the house through all of the doorways. Everything's easily accessible, as you can see. See all the doorways there. And then this hallway back here takes you not only back into the record room, but it also takes you back here to the master bedroom, which I've done in pink and gray and black. So you can see I haven't gone overboard with the pink, but there's just enough in here to make it look really, really pretty. This, of course, this build gave me an excuse to use this bedroom suite. I love this suite of furniture, and I rarely use it because I don't do a lot of pink builds, but I was glad to be able to use it in this build. And the master also has an exit out there to the driveway. It has its own little room over here, which you could use as a sitting room. I've kind of set it up as a workout room, an office, and a sitting area where you could sit and read. Kind of a 3-in-1 type room. It's not a huge room, but there is a lot you could do with it. She has her treadmill over here, her desk, and then she has a reading area on the other side of it. So coming back through the master, you come on the other side and you have the master ensuite bath. I like this. I think it's, it's cute. It's small, but it's cute. A little bit of pink in there with the makeup mirror and the little pink sash on the chair. So I just put her a chair there where she can sit at her vanity and do her makeup. And the rest is silver and black with the chalet items and the hotel suite shower. There's a walk-in closet right here, and there's also a separate toilet room where there's an additional door to go into that closet. So that's the master suite. I really like it. Of course, if you redid the house, you don't have to do the pink, but the layout itself, I think, is really awesome. And to come out like this from a room by room build, I was very happy with it because I just never know what it's truly going to end up looking like. But in here by the entryway is also a half bath and laundry just kind of tucked in here. You can kind of see it there. So that is the downstairs, the first level. So if you look at the layout, it may be something that you're interested in. I really like it. Now remember, this is just the first level of the main part of the house. We're going to cover the garage and the little apartment over top of it last. So again, I really like this entryway and the stairs and how it comes up here like this. And there's a doorway off to the left and to the right. The one off to the left leads you into a sitting area, like a little reading area. This second floor is dedicated to the girls' bedrooms, except for the teenagers. She wanted 5 total girls, which are twin teenage girls, a toddler girl, an infant girl, and a preteen girl. And I also managed to fit in a guest room up here. So there are several sets of doors here. This is sort of a leeway into several rooms, the first being the upstairs bath for the girls. So I did double vanities in here. So there are 4 total sinks in here, since there are several girls on this level, and in here would be their bathing room and toilet room portion of the bathroom. And then there are 2 more doors in the sitting room, and they go to 2 separate bedrooms. Let's go over here on the left, and we're going to go into the toddler girls' room. I absolutely love this room. I know it looks a little bit scattered and messy, but most toddlers' rooms do. The bed is my favorite. I haven't had it for that long, but I really love that bed, and I don't get to use it very often. I could have done pink walls in here, but again, I didn't want overkill on the pink, and there is purple in that castle and a few other items, so I decided to use the purple on the walls in here. And she has double closets. She has the one you just saw, and also another closet over here on the right. So there are 2 closets in that bedroom. And then you come over here to the other door and you come into the preteens room. Now this is the room that has the exit to the balcony that joins the garage. So I wanted to put an older daughter in here because the teenagers live on top of the garage. I didn't want the toddler or the baby in here where there's an exit door. So I thought it made sense to put the preteens room in here. She has quite a few nice items here, and there's that door that leads out onto the balcony. And plus I figured in real life, if this were truly a house, she would probably hang out with her teenage sisters quite a bit, so that would give her easy access to their area too. So let's come back out into the sitting area and across the landing and through the other doorway, which takes you to a hallway and to the other 2 bedrooms that are in the main part of the house. On the left is the nursery. I just put the pink and blue contemporary set in here. It's kind of a large room to be a nursery. You could put the play mat and some other things in there, but I didn't want to clutter it too much, just leaving some to the imagination. There's a closet over here. And there's also a door here that goes out onto that balcony, as well as from that bathroom, which I kind of forgot to show you while we were in there. You don't have to put those doors there, but I just kind of wanted to put them there. And then over here is the door out to the hallway, but she also has an extra closet here. So the nursery has 2 closets, and at the end of the hallway, there's another closet over here that has some storage where you can hang some things. That has the family safe, the vacuum cleaner, just an extra little storage closet. It would actually also work as a linen closet to store sheets and things like that in. Over here is the guest room. I did that. There's not really a lot of pink in here, but I thought that bed was sort of a deep enough mauvish colored pink to work in here. There's just some jewelry over there, a nice big walk-in closet for guests or for storage. And that is the second floor of the main part of the house. So the layout looks a little bit complicated, but I think when we go to the grid, you'll see that it really isn't. And you see that portico there. They have their SUV parked under it, and it joins the garage. So I decided to give the twin teenage girls their own space. So we're just going to say they're probably 18, 19 years old. And I like how this looks here. Now, this can just be the garage, but since they have teenagers here, I decided to have the mom park her car in the portico so that they could put a pool table in here. But this will fit the large SUV, and you can put more garage items in there if you'd like. There's an entryway over here. This is where I put the trash cans here, and there's also a space there in the fencing to go into the backyard. So you can see the driveway joins up with the sidewalk that walks you to the front door. But over top of the garage, you saw the stairs in the downstairs part of the garage. You pop up here into their own little apartment. I love this, and I would have really loved it before I left home when I was an older teenager. So they have their bunk bed here. They have a little closet unit there. They have their own TV. They have a dresser where they can store some more items, some artwork over that. They have a coffee table here. They have a table with a salt lamp on it over there. And then there's two doors. They have two little extra rooms here. One is a kitchenette. This is really cute. It's almost like one of those tiny house kitchens that I've made before, but I really like it. They even have a coffee maker and little condiments over there on the tray. And then beside that is their little bathroom. So yes, it's a tiny bathroom, but it has the sink, shower, and toilet, and they even have a linen storage cabinet over there with their makeup mirror on it. So that's what it looks like from an overview. Unfortunately, I can't go back too far because of how it is on these large lots. They only let you go back so far. So now we're going to take a look at the grid. This is the starting point from the actual left front of the property and the actual right front of the property. There's the kitchen. And here is the great room, which is the living room and dining room here. And then this is the actual main part of the entrance. And then you just make a separate room with a door just for the staircases. So that's the first part of that entryway. Back hallway that you just saw, there's the music room, the laundry and half bath, and then the master bedroom, the master bath, the toilet room, and the walk-in closet. And then there's the extra little bonus room for the master suite. And then I'm going to show you the top portion of how to do the entryway. You just make the staircase room a little longer in the back than you did downstairs. Then you just make this entryway and the mezzanine, and of course that forms that balcony there. And then you just pop in a window. There's the sitting room, and then there's the hall bath. We have the vanity area, and then the bathtub, shower, and toilet area of that. And then, of course, we go to the bedrooms over here, and the two closets. And then the other bedroom here, and the two closets for that. Then you come back down to the other side of the house, and you have the hallway here. And then you have the little closet at the end of the hallway. Guest bedroom here, and large walk-in closet. And then you have another bedroom here, and you have two closets for that. Here's one, and here's the other. So that's the grid for the upstairs and downstairs of the main house. There's the balcony measurement there, so you'll know how wide the portico would be underneath. And then we'll go down in just a second and we'll take a look at the garage measurement here. And then let's look at the little apartment above. You have the living and bedroom area, the little kitchenette, and the tiny little bathroom as well. I think that's really cute. So I just wanted to give you an idea too how wide it is underneath, which would be the same measurement as that balcony measurement that I gave you above. So it's very easy to make. So if you just start down there where I gave you the starting points, you shouldn't have any problem at all. Let's take a look at the furniture so you can see where I've put everything. Now remember, if you recreate these builds, I just want to address this because I still get comments, well, I don't have these items, or I don't have this wallpaper, I don't have this flooring. It really doesn't matter. These are not to be replicated exactly unless you do have the items and you want to. These are just for ideas. A lot of people are just looking for layouts. So I just use what I have in my inventory, either from what I've paid cash for online or that I've won in events. That's just what I like to do because I have my own taste, but so do you. So I just ask that if you're going to recreate it, Don't worry about not having every single item or wallpaper or flooring or roof or exterior. You don't even have to duplicate the floor plan exactly. This is just for ideas, and I really, really hope that's helpful. So we saw the downstairs, and you're getting a better look at how that looks up here above that entryway. I really like that a lot. And the bedrooms are a pretty good size in this house. When you look at it on the outside, I thought it just looked big because I had the extra portico and then the garage over there. But now that I'm really looking at it again very closely, those rooms are actually pretty big. So I know a lot of people like these larger builds, and I was definitely glad to get the request and to use a lot of pink. So that was definitely a bonus for me. So we're almost done looking at the second floor of the main part of the house. We just have those 2 bedrooms left here. But yeah, those are actually pretty big bedrooms up here. And of course, they have the double closets too. And there's a little purple and pink toddler room. So here we go over here to the garage and the apartment above where the teenagers live. I thought the peach and the turquoise were perfect because of the bunk bed that I planned on using. So I definitely wanted to use those couches and that wallpaper. So yeah, that is the house for the mom and 5 daughters. I really like it, and I hope you do too. And if, again, I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly and it's Shay or something like that, please let me know in the comments. But I hope you like the build, and everyone else, I hope you do too. If you do, let me know by hitting that like button. That sure does mean a lot to me. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.